Hey everybody, welcome back to my anime reaction channel, Giz Anime. Today we're going to be watching So I'm a Spider, So What? Episode 18. And last episode we left off with Sophia, the Demon Lord, went into Kumoko's mother's mindscape, or she went into Kumoko's mindscape. I'm not sure which one, because they're connected, so it could be either or. And found out that Kumoko is basically still alive. And she also found out that somehow the parallel minds are somehow able to attack her and harm her. So now she's even more enraged, and she's more determined to kill Kumoko. Go find her and get rid of her for good now. We had Shun and his group, the human side basically, go to this cave to get to the elf village as quick as possible. And inside this cave, they met some of the Nightmare Vestiges, and Shun talked to them, or asked them questions, and was berated by their leader, or guide, basically, through the cave, for even doing that much, because apparently even a question might be enough to trigger them to attack. So my assumption is that asking questions is not akin to attacking, and since these things are akin to Kumoko, they base their actions off of her, that talking isn't going to send them into a spiral to assault them. Because I'm pretty sure if somebody talked to Kumoko and insulted her, she just wouldn't hurt them. She'd probably be a little hurt about it, but I don't know. Her character doesn't come off as somebody that would do that. So I'm basing my assumptions off of them acting like her. Now, if they went off on their own, like the one did that we saw a number of episodes back that Julius and his team went to go kill, that one didn't seem like it cared either way. So, looking back on that now, maybe, but then again, that one would have just killed them regardless of if they asked it questions or not. So, there's that as well. So they do act on their own in some capacity sometimes, but I'm still not so sure if they would have attacked just for questions or asking questions. So his team made it on the other side. They can see the elf village, so we'll be heading that way this episode more than likely. So with that said, let's get on to this anime episode, see where it brings us, and I'll see you there. Alright everybody, here we go. We back with Kumoko? I think so anyway, right? She was in the water. Yep. Fully reformed. Okay. So she was regenerating the whole time? Or she was literally just ahead and had to heal up or reform her body by leveling? Because that would be terrible. That's so sad. Is that Sophia? Is it really her carriage? Wow, her perception is uncanny. Alright, so they're not so sure. Especially the dad. But that could lead into a lot of trouble itself. She's a vampire. Are they vampires too? Or are they just taking care of Sophia? What happens to them later? Does Sophia just end up killing them? Oh.
Oh, so cute.
Can she understand him? So, is this god that they're worshipping something like Administrator D, but another one of them?
Are you sure about that?
That's funny. Sophia's like, what? Yeah, they don't care about the money. They're here for something much bigger. Go further? Nope. Probably just be in the way if you went any further. Her tail looks so fluffy. Like a big giant cotton ball. I love the art style they went with her. What an interesting concept. So does Philos have the elimination skill then? Since she used something like that on Natsumi to get rid of all of his skills? So these are people with abilities that are just trying to be as normal as possible and as weak as possible.
Lame.
That seems kind of crummy. So, the assumption here is that Natsumi Hugo is brainwashing everybody to be safe and to not rely on them, the church or the followers of the world. But yeah, I'm not so sure about it. Because it's always the church in these animes that's the corrupt one. Poor guy. Just walking around. Okay, we're back with Kumoko and baby Sophia. Kumoko's not having this. Sometimes I scare myself. It'd be like a waste of time on my part. Sophia owes a lot to Kumoko. I wonder if they still talk to each other. Yeah, you should follow him all the way back to the base. Too bad Kumoko can't talk. Straight up evil. So killing humans or humanoids gives a lot of experience, apparently. What if she gets attacked while she's asleep? Alright, this is the guy that Sophia killed a couple episodes back, right? Took off his head.
Open his head!
There's got to be a lot more going on here than we're being shown right now. Dustin, that is the leader of the church, right? Is he a reincarnation of some sort or knows one? So there'll be a protected species when I'm done. I think she's having a little too much fun killing people. They were just all sitting there. It's so incredible that that's not really what she looks like. That's just how she perceives herself, so that's what we're shown. Oh, so literal scum. I mean, not like the elves trying to kill Sophia really aren't that good either, but... Okay, so Potamus is after Sophia, but... I guess his name is Dustin? Is not. And maybe those people looking for the slave trade people are either looking for reincarnated people or looking for individuals they think will be worth value. So strong individuals like Sophia. But it's been protecting you all this whole time, so it's Kumoko, you know. It's pretty close to it. now Kumoko's out there healing everybody. Her throwing out pamphlets to everybody. Why though? Why is Ariel after her in the first place? Oh, wow. Mistaken arachnid identity. You've got it all wrong, lady. Those are skills? Dying is a skill? No. Live it up. Kumoko's getting full of herself now, isn't she? Listen to all the townspeople. They're probably all down there now, waiting to be healed. Yep. Oh my god, the whole town's here. Hugo's like, shit. Alright, everybody. So we have Kumoko, the healer of the town, the divine beast, the protector, the guardian, the whatever. She healed the lady and her child, and apparently now the whole town's out there. Like, everybody must be sick with something. You've got Sophia's mother, lifting up Kumoko, as this divine beast, as being holy, sacred, good. Then you have the father and I guess his advisor or right hand man, basically trying to figure out what her purpose is, why she's helping them. Is she really helping them, or is there some kind of ulterior motive that's going on here? And then we have Dustin, the head minister, priest, and Potamus, the elf, trying to figure out what's going on as well. What's going on with Kumoko? Is Ariel involved at all, i.e. the demon lord? They're basically hoping that a fight ensues between two of the three amongst all. Potamus hopes that Dustin and Ariel fight and vice versa, So they don't know what's really going on. They don't know Kumoko's acting on her own. And then we have Shun and the others basically heading towards the elf village after parting ways with their guide. Basically letting him have the spoils of their previous battle. And other than that, I guess not a whole lot went on with that, because we kind of just mainly dealt with Kumoko. We also dealt with Sophia's side, because apparently even as a baby, she has her mental capabilities, just basically like Kumoko did when she was first born, of her previous life. So although she's a child, she thinks like an adult, and she's self-aware of, what's going on around her. She knows that Kumoko's a monster and protected her. She's aware of the different religions, and that for some reason she's being targeted. And she's kind of apprehensive, as well as her dad, about Kumoko, why she's getting herself involved. Not knowing that it was just some kind of whim of the moment thing that happened with Kumoko, to where she was like, hey, I'll help. Well, dang, now that I helped, if something happens, it's like I wasted my time helping originally, so I might as well just stick with it. Kumoko has got herself into a bit of a spot, though, healing the woman and her child, because I'm pretty sure all kinds of things are going to ensue from what's going on. But with that said, let me know what you all thought of the episode. I find it quite humorous, really. And I will see you all next time.